Hello, everybody. I'm presenting my capstone final projects. I have my Calgo notebook open and we scrape data from the global superstore. It's a lot of data involving shipping. So we load it up, the top and the bottom, and so we can see it's a lot of shipping, customer ID, countries. Seems like a global store. Now, we first checked for missing values and we see that there's nothing here. We have more missing visualization. Looks pretty clean. Um, and then we build our data frame. We have, you know, order day. We grab it from the data frame and convert it into an actual, value that we can work with. Um, we also manipulated our data, calculated the gross margin. Um, And yeah, just showed us different types of calculations with the given data. Here, we kind of just showed the top 10 countries, the bottom 10 countries. Turkey's losing the most, United States making the most. All the bottom 10 are just losing money. Just kind of upsetting, but this happens. Then we have our top 10 customers by CLV, kind of just means their lifetime value. So how much money they put into the business as a customer. And then here we do all the visualizations. Green is the profitable countries, red is a non-profitable. It's top 10 and bottom 10. And yeah, shows that Turkey is all the way to the bottom, United States all the way to the top. Um, and yeah, these are just the categories that are being sold. Higher gross margin for office supplies. Um, Here's our customers printed out by how much money, they put in. Yeah. Now we do more data manipulation here. Um, Kind of just grouping it up to what each country has sold or has bought, I'm sorry. Um, but yeah, it just aggregates the average sales, total profits, and order counts. And we can see every country names, sales numbers, revenue per item. Now we see, um, you know, we see that here we have more visualizations. This one, the closer the zero, the lesser the profit. So office supplies have low profit, but they do sell more. Um, yeah, it's just interesting data. We can see that technology is the most profitable here. Uh, yeah. Uh, Kind of just shows the distribution of profit. Might have to move this to the bottom. I don't know what it's doing up here. It's kind of got jumbled up. It's okay though. Now we go on to two. Say Another plot shows that technology is just the most selling category, while office supplies are and furniture are tied up. So some of these limitations though is that this is data from 12 years ago, so it doesn't show any current market trends, of course. And some of this data may be wrong because of rounding, and this just affects precise margin calculations. And there could be a lot of more technical things like returns, refunds that aren't accounted for. Uh, and this data set is also, of course, not real. But yeah, that's my Kaggle notebook. Now we go into my data scraping. If it opens up. Now, this one was the most fun because I had to scrape a website and print the data I've gotten and, make my own and use Streamlit to display this data. And first I had to figure out how to scrape the website because I couldn't get past Cloudflare. Um, so I just started off with some hard-coded constants, the paths and what the days are. Now, uh, I built the driver. This bypasses the Cloudflare and also executes, um, just the the automation part. Now, this is where I load my page. So, um, I'll load my page and it'll give us a message every time, every step of the way where we're at. And this is just the part where we press enter once we're in the site because the whole point of this part was to skip, to allow the user to manually check the Cloudflare. And then once they do that, this will go ahead and run, wait for the driver, let the website load completely, wait for 20 seconds specifically, and then press enter for me to actually scrape the site. It was pretty interesting. Thought about, took a lot of thinking. Now, this is the part where it scrapes the weather. Um, just selects the tag. Um, I did CSS on this one. Uh, but yeah, it doesn't find that tag. It'll just find the first TR because it's all table rows. Um, print, return the results, and yeah, just grab the elements. That's the actual scraping. And we also calculate a little bit of something else. I decided to do the hours from Central, which is my local time, just so I could see how far away they are from me, if they'll be asleep or not. So I do a little regex and convert convert the times and calculate how much time they are away from me, or in minutes. Now, wrap into okay, yeah, this does all the calculations. Now this is where I make the data frames. This loads the CSV, I'm pretty sure. Um, does all the work and yeah. Now I think it's time for me to run this code. We see that we have our Well, we haven't even ran the code, so this is old. So I'm gonna go ahead and run it. First, I'm probably gonna do web scraping. I gotta reset my terminal. Python web scraping.py. Hello. Scraping dot py. Oh, I need to change to my directory. Sorry. Sign. Oh no. Data scraping capstone. Hello. Oh, I see what's wrong. Sorry about that. It's gonna take me a minute. If I can learn how to work a mouse. Now, let's change directory to data scraping packs. Okay. Now, Python web scraping.py. We run the web scraping. If it runs, I think it's wanting to. Okay, it's loading. Took it a minute. Now we're at the Cloudflare. As I was saying, we gotta, manually check it, verify it. Does it on first try? Let's look at the data for a second. Now we go back to terminal. It says press enter here to scrape, so I'm just gonna press enter. Page loaded successfully. That means it already scraped it. It seems like, okay, I'm gonna check. Okay, we have our data. WeatherDB went orange, so that means it's something updated, something changed. We check. Okay, it loads up and it matches up to our terminal. This is current time. We have our city temperature. Wait, clean or raw? Okay, yeah. The clean will have temp. No, the raw will have the temperature Fahrenheit and the city name, but the clean will add, a new category. We'll take off the Fahrenheit. Pretty straightforward. Now we have our new CSVs as well. Seems like they're also updated with raw and clean. Now, what's next is we can run our Streamlit now. Streamlit. Make sure it's the one with the M because the other one doesn't work for some reason. Gotta allow it. What other choice do I have? Now it seems like it's running. Gotta check my browser, and it seems like it's loaded up. Um, we can filter our data, raise the temperature, lower it, it'll filter. We have like 12 on there right now. And yeah, see how it's out of order, it's manipulated, filtered. And you see we even have our extra data table on here. How nice. Um, we visualize our, which temperatures have more. Seems like it's mostly at 70 nowadays. Um, the warmest cities right now would be Denver and Colorado. Coldest is in, oh, well, it's not the coldest because it's still in the warmest, but Denver is harder than Cairo, which is insane. Um, that's 6/16/26, 7:53. That's insane. Coldest cities, Cape Town. I don't know where Cape Town is. It's pretty cold though. Seems like it's winter somewhere. Berlin, Copenhagen. Just more visualizations. You can even zoom in into these data sets and check what's in here. Not even hard coded. You can see the cities. It's very interactive. Forgot to mention. You can even search. Maybe I could search a no, but it's mostly from this data set. Um, Los Angeles. Will it work? Doesn't work, but it's okay. It's just mostly from the data set that I have. Detroit. It works. We have our info. But yeah, it's pretty functional. It's pretty fun. I really like the part where I had to bypass the Cloudflare. It just showed me that it's possible, the how to beat a robot allegations. But yeah, I'm hoping to learn more regarding this. And that pretty much ends my presentation. I appreciate y'all for watching. More to come. Y'all have a good one.